I lived with a bunch of roommates. We were having a party. We had all kinds of hot chicks over and stuff. Everybody's partying in the kitchen. I'm like, I gotta take a dump. And I knew it's gonna be like blasty, splattery. And I'm like, I've been working out. I'm gonna go take a shower. I took a shower because I didn't want any of the girls to hear. The noise of the shower will mask that sound and the smell. I'm gonna do it in the shower and let it go down the drain. So I'm showering and then...
There was a toilet right outside the shower, right?
Yes.
Was the door locked?
Yes.
So you could have actually just shat in the toilet while the shower was going.
Because the toilet was right there at the door to the kitchen.
Well, you know what you could have done? As you're pooping, you're flushing. Whoosh! Now it sounds like a flush.
This sounded like a better idea at the time. So as I'm releasing, it's getting chunky blobs. And I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do?
What did you expect?
I'm squishing it with my feet into the drain. And it's slowly dissipating down the drain. Smearing it with my feet. Grinding it in this, but I'm not the only one, because what I saw today in some funny meme, you're taking a shower, blah, 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 blah. Do you do the waffle stomp down the drain? I'm like, waffle stomp down the drain, that's funny. So I'm not the only one, and put in the comments whether you've ever done that or not. I can't be the only weirdo that does that.
The only scenario I can think of is where you're in the shower and you go to fart, but you shart and you poop it out, and now you're like, well, I might as well try to get it down the drain. Not voluntarily just, I'm going to take a shit in the shower.
To this day, I still say that was the best strategy, because
so that you finished the shower and everything was cleaned up and you were good?
Yeah.
And then later on that night, I had some girl licking my butthole.
Well, picture this. If you were like, didn't make it to the bathroom, and the hottest chick you know that there ever was said, let's go for it right now, doggy style. But it's got to be right now.
I'll be right back. I got to clean my underwears.
With shit all over your ass cheeks and your balls and stuff, would you do it? And if she said, I don't care.
Of course not. It would go down in history as like your worst moment ever.
Who
would?
I think I know some people that would.
All right, let's do it.
One day back in the 80s, my roommate comes home with sub rolls. We're like, what can we do with these fresh sub rolls? So I got an idea, and of course it involves shit. I cut it open, put it on the closed toilet, and I like angled myself, and I just laid it right down into the bun. I got some saran wrap. I wrapped it, and then I wrote $1.98, and we took it to this Dairy Mart. It's like a Cumberland Farms. And then
if you don't know what a Cumberland Farms is, it's like a Dairy Mart.
I went into the refrigerator case, stuck it in with the rest of the sandwiches. Not sure what happened to it, but the next day we went back and it was gone.
Yeah, every sandwich in there was gone because you contaminated. Everybody's sandwich smelled like shit from that day on. I've
been trying for many years to become a better person because I've done a lot of douchebaggy stuff back in the day, but it's all in the name of, for me, it was fun. And even now, thinking about what a douchebag I was, I still laugh, though.
I don't know if saran wrap, a couple layers, is going to hold in the stink of a shit. But I mean, potentially, you could have had this nice little old lady grabbing a sandwich, and then she went home and she opened it thinking it was a freaking meatloaf sandwich or something. Could have killed an old lady.
Am I an asshole for still cracking up at that? I'm sure nobody bit into it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's like getting punched in the face by a piece of shit. I'm smelling it right now, just thinking about it.
I used to take a dump at work, and I would hear, every now and then, another guy next to me would be dumping, and I'd hear, and I'm like, what the f*** is he doing, man? And it happened too many times, and one of the times I'm like, I gotta find out. So as I heard the I looked underneath the stall. It was him with his pants at his ankles, and he was standing on the floor taking toilet paper and going.
I don't know what's worse, him doing that or you peeking on him.
I had to know.
I thought he was masturbating.
Him in that position, he was not going to see me.
Wait a second.
That I gotta check it out.
You said I'm going to go ahead and peek my head under a stall and see some guy wiping his ass. You're very brave for telling that story.
Now I know. Now you know. Now we all know.
Now we all know. Don't go to the bathroom if Randy's in there.
Some people have weird things.
I think the weirder thing is you peeking on him. What you did is worse.
So can you picture him and then seeing my face poke through there and then seeing his face come down at the same time? Hello!
Oh, nice to meet you.
Can you imagine how embarrassing?
For the guy getting pulled out by the police for freaking
peeking on people pooping?
Is that so wrong? Why have that space there? It's not like I stuck my head in and looked, hey, what's up? What are you doing in here? I looked underneath it. But it's like when you're peeing next to each other in the urinals, there's nothing stopping you from looking and checking out the other guy's package.
A couple years from now when Randy's in jail, they're going to look up these types of videos.
Is that an arrestable offense? And if it was, why don't you make those dividers even taller?
For you, it is an erectionable offense.
We have even more weird stories coming up, so stay tuned.